So when I get up in the morning, I go out and water my father's garden. And it's so relaxing just to be outside early in the morning. There are some people working, like construction people working in the neighborhood, but for the most part, all you hear is just nature. And it's so nice and just soothing to get out here and sweat and just kind of start your day with a clear head. So I don't know about you, but waking up in the morning and being prepared for the day is just something it's non-negotiable. I have to start my day and be prepared mentally for what's to come. So I thought I would share my morning routine with you guys and take a look at some of the work that I've done. Here you go. One of the things I wanted to do to help out is just kind of spruce up this front patio. It's so beautiful. My dad's got a water feature out here. It's just nice to sit out here when it's not a billion degrees and enjoy. At the end of last week, my parents bought some new outdoor plants for the front of the house. And I just saw the three, so I went ahead and planted them in front of the window in the front yard. But I was walking around the back and I saw this additional plant and I was like, oh, where did you come from? So we had an extra planter, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a home. So I grabbed some dirt. My dad has a lot of extra soil and planting soil in the back, in that pile back there. You'll see me use it later. And I wanted to go ahead and get this one potted. So I grabbed it and tried to loosen some of the roots, but it had been sitting back there because I didn't see it and for a little while. So I wanted to make sure we can get it rejuvenated and give it a home and bring it back to life. So here we go. So I'm going to go get another refill because it wasn't quite enough to fill this pot. But in the meantime, I wanted to just pick your brain. What is it that you wish you had time to do? Maybe it's taking an art class or just learning a new trade, if it's working on cars, if it's building something. I want to encourage you to do it. I just turned 50 last year in November, and it's almost been 6 months now. So 6 months, this is my half a year anniversary for my birthday, if that makes any sense. And I have never felt better. I thought turning 50 would really make me feel away. And I had all these goals and plans by the time I turn 50, this is what I'm going to have accomplished, But sometimes life doesn't work out like that. And you have to be prepared mentally to shift and pivot and, watch yourself grow. Kind of like I'm planting all these plants. And for my love for gardening and planting, I'm not an expert by any means, but it just is very soothing to my anxiety and the way that I feel every single day, because it's a beautiful thing to watch something you've put in soil grow. And you can do that with your life too. The more you invest in yourself, the more time you take to really just love on yourself, to not listen to and feed into the negativity that sometimes we can tell ourselves. It's just about learning how to treat yourself better. And turning 50 kind of helped me realize the importance of making myself a priority. So I hope that you are trying to do the same if you are turning 40 or 50. These are milestone changes in our lives. If you're older than this and you're listening, I'm sure you're shaking your head like, yes, this is now, you need to get it together now, because you don't want to wait until you're in your 60s and 70s to start changing your mindset. So I encourage you, if you are turning 40 or 50, to start thinking about these things now, looking into your life and into your own peace. Regardless if you are a mother, a father, a single parent, a divorcee, like whatever you've got going on, make sure you make time for yourself and find what makes you happy. And it really can help change your life. So I was so grateful that my dad had this Gorilla wagon. It's just amazing, so sturdy and so easy to use. So I picked up that heavy pot because I'm taking it around to the front, and I knew there was no way. Now I could try, but listen, I can't do all the things I used to do. So I am acknowledging this and using my resources here. So I'm going to take this wagon around to the front and add this beautiful planted pot into the front yard and see how it will grow. Okay, so I've got it to the front and I want to show you guys. I think this is, sometimes you bring things around and you're like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. So being a merchandise manager and also a digital designer, like a lot of my talent is being able to see things and move it around until it goes where it's supposed to go. So this yellow flowered plant that's in the front is what I planted earlier. So there were 3 of those. So this one is the one I brought over here, and see how different it looks because it wasn't planted. It wasn't in soil and I watered it, but we're going to put it right here and see how it grows. So I was able to kind of move some things around here, just clean this up a little bit in the front. And yeah, I love how these flowers in this stand are growing. They just look so pretty, and just kind of cleaned up the cement there. It was just dirty and lots of leaves everywhere from the wind blowing, but this is so beautiful. Look how pretty. And those have been just growing like wildflower, like craziness. So I put it right here in the middle to add some color on that wall. But now it's time to hydrate because I am hot, y'all, and it's going to be a great day. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you will follow me and continue to look into yourself, to make life simple and to not overcomplicate the simplicity of life, right? Complicated, simple life. You just got to find balance and learn to make your own rules. And when you do that, you'll be off and ready to go.